One of the better bits of infrastructure I had in the previous studio is this paint drawer. These are paint racks from shiftinglands.com. It's 3 of them screwed together and painted black. I don't know if he still makes them, but lots of people make things like this. Anyway, it just so happened that they fit like perfectly, just about perfectly into these drawers. Although I was never able to access the back rows because the drawers weren't full extension. But overall, I really love that convenience. But now that all my supplies are in these shelves behind me, I want to get these painting racks in here. They fit pretty good, but obviously I'm not going to want to reach in and grab stuff. That'd be really awkward. I can pull them out, but I think that would be asking for trouble. So what I really want are for these to slide in and out. And I thought about putting 2 of these shelves on sliders, but then they would be locked into place and never be able to be moved. So I kind of have a slightly better idea. I kind of hate to do this, but it's gonna make things easier. Oh, sad. Well, that'll be fun to reorganize later. So what I want is for these to be able to roll out, but the shelf to stay in place. And I'm hoping to accomplish that with these. I found some very short drawer pulls and they were cheap, so that's nice. Theoretically, I should be able to do something where I mount this to the shelf and then this to the drawer slides, which means it'll be able to slide in and out, but the shelf can still be taken out and moved and used anywhere I want, which is really good for rearranging. I don't think I can get away with mounting these directly to these. It's pretty thin material, but also these have a standoff on them so that when you put the paint dropper bottles in, the lid can go through. So I have to keep them up. What? Grinch, what do you want? Gluing this is going to be a challenge because there's only all these little tabs. There's not a lot of surface area to glue these with these standoffs. But I need to keep the standoffs. I suppose the smart thing to do would be to rip some strips that these can sit on and kind of lock it into place, but they'd have to be really small because they'd have to clear these holes. I think I'm just gonna go for the send it technique. This won't necessarily be pretty, but it should work. I think wood glue would be a little too weak on these tiny, tiny edges for something that I'm gonna be constantly pulling. We'll do some of this nasty 5-minute epoxy. It doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be strong. And since this is thick, should overflow the edges and then kind of make the tabs locked in. It's not just gonna be like attached on the surface edge. All right, let's hope that this is strong enough. Should be good by now. That's not going anywhere. Okay, that's plenty strong. So I think I want to mount these back a little bit. If you don't know how to finger gauge, you should learn. 3 inches on each side as my inset. And it's somewhat important to make sure that these are square to the shelf so that if they're angled, especially angled differently, it's gonna cause, difficulty pulling them in and out. So that's the front. Now I need some very short screws. Oh, hell yeah, buddy. With them on the shelves like this, I can now put these shelves wherever I want. Whoa, okay. That's something I didn't consider. Once these are loaded with paint, they're gonna wanna tilt forward because the shelves just sit on little clips, but that's not a big deal. I'll just put a little clip on the back to stop these from popping up. Instinctually, I'm tempted to say, oh, I'm surprised that worked so good. But I'm not surprised. It works so good because I'm smart and I'm good at what I do. It's important to once in a while give yourself credit and praise your own abilities. There's one more thing I gotta do before permanently filling these up. If I don't do it, it's gonna bug the hell out of me. Worked out just as I'd hoped. The only thing that needs improvement is it needs some kind of little handle in the middle to help grab it. I guess I can grab it like this, but yeah, a little handle would be good. Other than that, it's great.